Chelsea are set to be handed a boost with Romelu Lukaku returning from injury in just 10 days. The Belgium striker picked up a nasty ankle problem during the Blues' 4-0 win over Malmo at Stamford Bridge on 20 October. He was facing up to a month on the sidelines, with fears it could be longer if he suffered a setback in his recovery. But according to reports, he will be back for Chelsea after the international break next week. His treatment has been going well at home, and he has also been going into the club's Cobham training ground. The former Manchester United striker will miss their trip to Sweden to face Malmo tonight. He has not travelled with the squad, who know a win will all but seal their progress to the knockout stages. Lukaku will also not be ready to face Burnley at home at the weekend. It is understood Thomas Tuchel will not rush him back, and rather wait until he is fully ready. The 28-year-old could also be called up to Roberto Martinez's Belgium squad for next week's World Cup qualifiers. And he is expected to make his Blues return against Leicester on 20 November. Thomas Tuchel sets Trevo Chalabaugh challenge ahead of Chelsea's clash with Malmo. Thomas Tuchel has set a challenge to Chelsea youngster Trevo Chalabaugh during his breakthrough season at the club. The youngster impressed Tuchel in pre-season and has been rewarded with game time in Chelsea's starting 11. Speaking to Chelsea's official Fifth Stand app via Absolute Chelsea, Tuchel set a challenge to Chalobah. The German said, "He can still and needs to improve in his things. The level he can provide is very high, I'm super happy. He is a calm guy, very focused and knows what he wants." Chalobah has been impressive, being operated mainly on the right side of a back three in Tuchel's defence. His confidence on the ball and ball-playing ability has helped Chelsea play out from the back, whilst his positioning and interceptions has seen him play his part as the Blues have the best defensive record in Europe. Chalobah has also bagged 2 goals this season, including an emotional debut goal against Crystal Palace. Tuchel continued to praise the defender for impressing him this season. "His consistency has impressed me. He can produce the same performances in different games at this young age. It's a new challenge for him to be a regular player for Chelsea." He finished. Thomas Tuchel admits he's been unfair on Callum Hudson-Odoi at Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel admits he's been unfair on Callum Hudson-Odoi by playing him as a wing-back for Chelsea but has praised the 20-year-old for his recent performances. Hudson-Odoi was keen to leave Chelsea in the summer transfer window in order to secure more playing time. Borussia Dortmund had expressed an interest in signing the winger on loan for the season, but Tuchel and Chelsea blocked the move. And Tuchel is adamant that Hudson-Odoi is still capable of making huge progress if he stays at Stamford Bridge. "Listen, it was not that we wanted to have him out and suddenly he stayed. We didn't let him leave," said Tuchel. "We built our squad and Callum was a piece in that puzzle. He thought maybe it was a tough one to get minutes, it may be easier in another club. You can never be sure it's like this. I told him straight when he asked for it that it was not possible, that we rely on him and he accepts his role. There is still huge progress he can make within this group and within this club. Was it always fair to let him play as a wing-back? No, maybe not. He had to take this for the team and he did. He was always positive. He showed the right spirit. He had a very good preseason where we could see what he was capable of on the left side. He struggled a bit in the beginning to prove that point during matches, but now with the injuries it was needed to show up and deliver. This is what he did, it's what he needed to get a place in the team. It is all about performance, that is what he shows in the moment. Now it is all about consistency, that he stays hungry and keeps on going and progressing, and that he enjoys the moment but at the same time is aware of what it takes in the team. It looks good in the moment." Thomas Tuchel urges on loan Chelsea midfielder Billy Gilmour to fight for his place at Norwich City. Thomas Tuchel has urged Billy Gilmour to fight for his place at Norwich City and insists Chelsea will not yet make a decision over ending the midfielder's loan in January. The 20-year-old was keen to leave Stamford Bridge in order to secure more playing time, but his progress at Norwich has stalled after an encouraging start. Gilmour has failed to make an appearance for Norwich since September 21 and could now return to Chelsea in the upcoming transfer window. But Tuchel believes Gilmour still has plenty of time to improve his own situation at Norwich. "We will take the decision in January when a decision has to be made and not now," Tuchel said. "In general, I spoke with Daniel Farke about it and was happy to meet Billy around the match at Stamford Bridge. The things were clear when we decided together that he is looking for more minutes and more game time at another club. The challenge was clear, that he needs to fight his way through, and this is where he is right now. Things are not going as he maybe wishes for, or as we all wish for, but it's not the moment now to give solutions and cancel the whole project. Sometimes these weeks and months arrive where the situation seems to be stuck or it seems to not go the right way. You have to hang in there, you have to show your quality, and you have to make sure you help your team no matter where it is. That sharpens your character, and that will be a big chapter in your career, and it's the same for Billy. For me right now, not the moment to already give solutions for January and open the talks to bring him back. Now is the start of November and there are still months to go and still a lot of time to prove that he has enough quality to help Norwich be a better team." Eden Hazard will discuss Real Madrid transfer exit in summer with Chelsea and Newcastle to offer him career lifeline. Eden Hazard could be on his way out of Real Madrid next summer, with both Chelsea and Newcastle reportedly willing to give him a chance. The Belgians had a tough time at Real, scoring just 5 goals in 53 games since joining the club in 2019. His tenure's been hampered with injuries, which has seen him fall down the pecking order in the Spanish capital. And although Hazard's fought his way back to full fitness this season, it doesn't look likely that he'll unseat the in-form Vinicius Jr. in the Los Blancos starting 11. However, the 30-year-old's ruled out a switch from the Bernabeu in January, in a last-ditch attempt to save his real career, according to Marca. The Belgian also would like to repay Madrid for having faith in him over the years. The La Liga giants feel the same as Hazard and want him to stay put for the remainder of the campaign to avoid weakening their squad in their pursuit of silverware. But if Hazard doesn't manage to break into the first team by the end of the current campaign, both club and player have agreed to potentially part ways, Marca go on to say. Real boss Carlo Ancelotti has already made it clear that Hazard can leave, isn't happy at the club. When asked how he feels about Hazard, the 62-year-old Italian said, "Never in my career as a coach have I forced a player to stay when they want to leave." And the winger could be in luck, as both his ex-club Chelsea and Newcastle are reportedly willing to offer him the chance to kick-start his career. Hazard still held in high regard at Stamford Bridge, where he scored 85 goals and provided 54 assists in 245 Premier League appearances. Thomas Tuchel's side have a penchant for giving club icons a second chance, which was evident when they re-signed former hero Romelu Lukaku this summer. Newcastle, on the other hand, are flushed with cash following their recent Saudi acquisition, and they're desperate to rebuild their sub-par side with a host of world-class talent, including the likes of Hazard.
That is on Chelsea and News today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.